Sorry for the interruption. We had some issues that we're trying to sort out. Like we said earlier, this is just a test run, and which means we're still trying to get familiar with the gadget. We're still trying to get familiar with the network. We're trying to get familiar with a lot of things actually. So please pardon us. If you joined us earlier, please, we're begging you to join us again. Thank you. Good evening, lovely friends and families. Thank you for joining us on this midnight show. There's a lot for us to talk about this evening, although the network is showing itself, probably due to the rainfall earlier. But trust me, we are going to be having a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be one splendid evening as we have a lot of events packed for you. We have a lot of things packed for you tonight. So don't worry, don't go nowhere. We're coming back. Joining me tonight is my wife on the live broadcast show. Shortly, you guys are going to be hearing our lovely voice. You know, as women matter be, they know they finish on time. They must arrange their hair, arrange their gel, arrange their nose, arrange their teeth. They have to. They always have something to arrange. But she's right here, and in the next few minutes, you're going to be hearing her voice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm here with my wife tonight, and we're going to be hosting you on this midnight show. Darling wifey, why not introduce yourself? Let them hear your lovely voice.
Good evening, everybody. It's good to be here on our live broadcast. Welcome to the dialogue then.
While she's talking, she's still brushing her hair, so she was a little bit distracted. Don't mind her. It was her hair that didn't allow us to go on video live tonight. I will promise you tomorrow morning, we're going to make sure we give you something very light. We have a topic to discuss with you guys tonight, and it's one of the topics that's been coming to mind, for a very long time. So if you're just joining us, welcome, and thank you for joining us. We have a topic for you tonight, and the title of the topic is it love or just the fear of being alone? Is it love or just the fear of being alone? That's a topic we're going to be talking about tonight, and we're going to be sharing experiences, live experiences, and we're going to be talking about almost everything that has happened to us before now. So once again, welcome and thank you for joining us this evening on the live broadcast. We want you to enjoy the show, so make sure you have your headset, your earpiece plugged in, and make sure to sit in a very calm and quiet place so that you can enjoy the show. Before that, what about if we give you something lively? If you want to listen to a music before we start properly. We're going to be giving you something very spicy for this very cold weather. We're giving you Flavor, Ololufe, and Chidinma. So make sure your earpiece is plugged in so that you can enjoy this fancy sound. That's Flavor playing Ololufe featuring Chidinma. Angel of my life. It was a classic back then. How can I be your Mr. Right? Baby, what I feel is so strong. If you are the apple of my eyes. If I'm gonna love you till I die. I'm thinking about that day. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Midnight Show. This is just a test run, therefore we might experience some glitches along the line, but please bear with us. My wife is also with me on the show tonight. Please, wifey, why not say hi to your friends and families and our online in-laws?
Hello, everybody. Iawo is here again. To our fans, families, online in-laws, you're welcome. Welcome to the Dialogue Den. Welcome to our live broadcast show. Baby, it is you, not nobody else. All the more coming. I just want to let you know.
Tonight we're going to be talking about a title. Is it love or just the fear of being alone? Is it love or just the fear of being alone? I'm thinking about that day. It will be.
Particularly, I'm here for my ladies. Is it love or just the fear of being alone? So come on, let's have this wonderful discussion. So you know if you're there.
We've now started the music request show. Very soon we're going to get to that. So my friend, thank you for joining us once again tonight. You're here tonight. You were with us last night. So thank you for joining us tonight again. Thank you so much for being with us always. You and I, angel of my. So we're going to be discussing a topic tonight. Is it love or just the fear of being alone? The very first thing that came to my mind when I got this topic was, as a young man growing up, sometimes there's this peer pressure of wanting to prove to your friends that you're dating or that you're in a relationship of some sort, and because of that, you want to do everything to prove to them that, guy, I'm matured enough, man. I'm doing well, I'm actually in a relationship of my own right now, and so I'm doing something fancy for myself. Love I have is so real. Sometimes it can be so crazy and you won't even know how to handle the pressure. So I'm going to ask my wife this very question, and she has to answer very candidly. We didn't talk about this part, but I'm going to ask her this question. So babe, have you ever at any point in your life growing up, you grew up with a lot of young ladies, a lot of young women. Was there a time you were pressured to want to show off a guy and say, guys, I'm actually in a relationship too? Was there a time like that when you actually want to prove to your friends or your families or your sisters alike that, guys, I'm also in a relationship, and you have to fake it, just to make it? Let's hear from her.
Okay, with all sincerity, because here at Dialogue, then real talk, real people, and real moments. There was a time I was pressured, not really pressure, but I wanted to show them too. I wanted them to know that I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend I can cook for. I have a boyfriend I can wash his clothes. I have a boyfriend I can show off. You know, he calls me, I call him, we're all over each other. And I just had to tell them I have a boyfriend. Or before meeting my husband, of course. I have a boyfriend, yeah, but that was it. They didn't know much until my husband came into the picture, and I mean, nobody could rest in that house. Oh, my boyfriend did this, my boyfriend bought this, my boyfriend said that, my boyfriend said this. You know, so there was this pressure, small, just kind of a little pressure, because everybody had a boyfriend. I grew up with like 5 other young ladies, and 5 of them had boyfriends that I knew. Some I knew, some would say hello to me over the phone, and it was my turn, nothing, you know. So I had to, you know, fake it a little bit until I make it.
It will be just you and I. I'm dreaming about that day. It will be just you and I.
She had to fake it to make it.
Baby, just you and I.
So people are not doing fake life with just money. They are doing fake life with love and relationship too. This particular one I'm just finding out. So trust me, this is a very true session, and we're going to be talking about a lot more. Tonight's episode actually is not just about romance. It's a space where we want people to come, discuss, and talk about everything that is bothering them. And tonight we've picked a topic for you. And the topic we've picked tonight is it love or just the fear of being alone? So we're going to be asking some of our viewers who is watching us right on the Facebook Live right now. Is it love or the fear of being single? Is it love or the fear of being single? The relationship. Have you ever been in a relationship where you had to go into it because you were scared people might be asking questions? You know, maybe something came to your mind and you're just wishing that, oh, I wish I'm with someone. I wish, you know, there's someone out there, you know, that I could call my boyfriend or my girlfriend. I mean, was there a time like that? Let's hear from you guys.
If you are the apple of my eyes. If I'm gonna love you till I die. I'm thinking about.
So I'm going to be asking my wife another question. Babe, how has was there a time your mom, you know, I know your mom to be she's always this person that wants to know what is going on in your life every now and then. Was there a time she was like asking you questions? Who are you dating? Who are you seeing? Are you seeing someone? I mean, this is like before we met or anything. Was there a question like that?
Yeah, there was a time I attended a single sex boarding school. So the school was known for lesbianism, you know. So there was a time my mom was scared. I don't see you, in her words, I don't see you talking to a man or any man on the phone. You don't go out. You spend most of your time sleeping and eating, of course. I love food. Are you a lesbian? And I'm like, ma, now wow, which kind of question be this one? And she was like, yes, now. Sometimes some of these girls, we hear their reports, they sneak out of the house, they go out of the house. I'm not saying I'm totally a good girl, you know, but there was a time she had to ask me, you know, she asked me in her language, and she was like, is it women I like? Because she doesn't understand, though. Like, she doesn't see me talking to any boy or man at night. I don't go out. Nothing. I don't bring anybody home. I didn't bring any man home except my husband. You know, so she had to ask me that this school that you went to, hope you're not a lesbian. And I said, no, I'm not. So yes, she asked me.
So what was the pressure like, you know, at that point in time? What was the pressure really, really like? What was it like real time?
Then the pressure wasn't so much. I'm a very picky kind of person, you know. You have to match my energy. I have to be intellectually attracted to you. We have to have some kind of conversation that, okay, I would even say, well, this person is my boyfriend, or start a relationship with you. But I didn't see anybody at the time. I didn't have anybody. I was not interested. That's the fact. That's the truth. I was not interested. And then the boys that were coming at the time, some were sagging, just red banners, red flags here and there. So I wasn't interested. The pressure was there, yes, but I wasn't interested.
So have you ever pressured someone? I mean, you stayed with a lot of your sisters, the Susan, the Dami, the Regina, all of those ladies. Have you ever pressured any of them? Like, were you forced at any point in time to ask them, what are you guys up to? Who are you dating? Who are you seeing?
Yeah, I asked questions, because the ones I used to know, all of a sudden I stopped hearing from them. I stopped seeing them with my sisters, and I'm like, who is the current person? We did some things as young girls growing up. If one boy fuck up, you'd be like, next, who's the next person on the list? You come on board. So there was a time everybody was now keeping to themselves. I'm like, who are you dating now? Who are you dating now? And this person said, no, nobody. I want to know. And then the ones that said, I want to be single for now, I don't want to have anything to do with a man, I'll ask why. There was this small pressure I used to put on their bodies. Oh no, you can't stay alone. No, you need companionship. You need somebody to talk to at night. Okay, Shebi, when so person is talking to her boyfriend, you two used to talk to your, now you'll be lonely. Their conversations will be entering your head, So I pressured one or two people, because I know how sweet it is when you talk to your boyfriend at night growing up.
We'll be back again. Please, let's listen to some music. And when we're back, we'll continue from where we stopped.
I'm thinking about that day. It will be just you and I. Will you be my wifey? I'll be your wifey. And shall love my wifey. Will you be my wifey?
So I'm going to ask my wife another question, and it's our time tonight. We're just going to be asking her questions. So bombard her with questions in the comment section. If you have questions for us, please don't be shy. Drop the question in the comment section. We'll be attending to them one after the other. We're looking at everything you're saying. We're thanking you for joining us. Babe, have you been with anybody out of peer pressure? Like dated a guy or forced to show off a guy out of peer pressure? Be like, okay, this guy not be my level, but because you just want to show off someone, you just want to show off someone to your friends, to your families, you just have to show this guy. Have you ever been under that kind of pressure before?
Small.
No, you can't be small. You just come on, blow it up. Let's
you
hear
want
it.
to open my bum, my baby?
Please, let's hear it.
Okay. I'm not gonna mention his name, as some of you may know him. So he's the first and last baggy guy that I dated. So it was kind of pressure. There was a pressure on me to date him from my sisters, from his brothers, from his elder sister, from everybody. He was, and he's still quite famous there at his community or his city. Like, okay, he's all over you, he's this, he's that, and now both of you match each other's energy, and that pressure got into me and we dated.
So peer pressure, how long was the relationship? How long did it last?
I think we're always breaking up every now and then.
How do you break up? How do you break up with someone every now and then? I don't understand.
Yes. In a month, we can break up like 3 times.
Why?
Yeah, like 3 times.
What
Because I think he wanted this naive girl, and I wasn't one. I was more exposed than he was at the time. I was more read, if I say so myself, than him at the time. I wanted more in life. And then I didn't see life with him. I didn't even imagine it with him. He wasn't there. And smart thing, we don't break up. I'm stubborn. He is stubborn. Yes. So my no, because my favorite word is no. And he's this person that wants to always hear yes, no matter what you do his bidding, or he just says anything I say. And me, I will say no. And my no is no. So we're always breaking up. I think the relationship it was an open relationship, Seth. Lasted for like 2 years, off and on. 2 years.
2 years is a long time. 2 years is actually a very, very
Sometimes we'll just see each other and then remember that, okay, we're in a relationship, then we pick it up from there, and then that was how the relationship was. It wasn't nothing.
Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Midnight Show. We had an early issue, but it's been resolved now. We're currently still running on the audio part of the podcast. Soon, you're going to be able to see us and we'll be able to communicate better. But please just enjoy the show with us. So if you're just joining us, welcome to the Midnight Show. It's just myself and my wifey right here on the spot. So when we come back, we're going to be asking you questions.
Angel of my
So, babe, let me ask this one question. You've not said you want to ask me any questions, so no problem. I'm fine, just throwing the questions at you. I know a lot of people want to hear your voice, so fine. Have you ever been in a relationship and you stayed in the relationship because you were lonely? Like, you didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice. You had to stay back. You had to just hold on to the relationship because you were lonely, because you feel lonely. Has it ever happened to you before?
Not quite. No, I can't say I've been in no, because I love my space. I love my time alone. I don't like noise and disturbances. So if I'm not in a relationship, I'm not in a relationship. And this particular relationship that I was in, it was open. I mean, for the both parties, I've not been in a relationship for the fear of, even though my sisters made me feel like I really needed someone. I really needed someone to be talking to go out to see, to do things for, to buy things for, that all those relationship stuff. But I never really stayed with someone because of the fear of being alone.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Because I didn't have plenty boyfriends. In my relationships, I can count them. They are very few. So I didn't stay with anybody because of the fear of, like I said earlier, if this one mess up, next. Yeah, that kind of.
That's a very big next. Okay, guys, we're still gonna take some music. When we're back, we'll continue from here.
You are the apple of my eyes. If I love you till I die. Oh Lord, I'm thinking about that day. It will be just you and I. Will you be my wifey?
I'll be your wifey.
Angel of my life.
So can you tell me, babe, the difference? What's the difference between needing someone and loving someone? What's the difference between needing someone? The difference between needing someone and the difference between loving them. What's the difference between the two of them?
Okay, I'm going to answer this based on my perspective because we're different people. Our needs differs, and the way we love also differs. But for me, coming from a woman, The difference between needing someone and loving someone, I would say, is when you love someone, or if you love someone, automatically you need them. You need them in everything that you're doing, in everything that you want to do, in everything that has to do with you. When you need someone, or you're needing someone, you're staying with the person because you need the person, that means you're scared of something. Without this person, how will my world be? It's you're making everything, you're making your world revolve around that person because you need them, but when you love someone, automatically they are there. They are in your world. You don't have to put pressure on needing them, on wanting them to be there. So when I say I love you, it's different from when I say I need you. They are two different words, of course. But I can't need you at the same time love you. But when I love you, or if I'm loving you, automatically I need you.
Okay.
Will you be my wifey? I'll be your wifey. And shall love my lifey. Will you be my wifey?
As I'm sitting here, they're already pointing fingers at me. Oh. You know, while I was in secondary school, I was a Boy Scout. And the motto of Boy Scout is be prepared. Life can happen to you anytime. So if you're not prepared, life will show you prepare. And sometimes the pepper that life will show you is even higher than the pepper Femi will show you. I heard Femi serves the best pepper in the market, but not my own show. Life serves a stronger pepper when you're not prepared. So she's attacking me here, for putting her in the hot seat tonight. And I mean, that's it. That's the essence of hosting. She's attacking me here, and I mean, the essence. So please press the like and the love button. Make sure you're sharing this. Make sure you're telling your friends to join us. Make sure you're telling them to join the show. Tonight is going to be very, very fantabulous. When we come back, we want to give you something nice. We want to give you another song to enjoy. And this particular song is one of the songs I love.
Roach Beats.
Biggie bang bang.
Heavy, trendybeats.com.
You're the one I want, oh. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need, oh. Before cassava start to hail, and if I ever leave, oh, make what I carry me, they go far away, far away. So I am looking for a sister.
I pity people when no get babe this night or this weather get as it be.
See they wear designer, so I am looking for a sister. My lover.
So if you're sleeping alone tonight and you're hearing these two lovely voices without, one sweetheart, just rubbing a hand or his hand on your chest, my brother, my sister, it is well with you.
Assurance, oh no, assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance.
If nobody is giving you assurance tonight, even as you're listening to this song, well, it is well with you, my brother. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, thank you for joining us on our test run show.
Money enter, love is sweet. So brother man go guys deliver. Call Anita, oh.
Someone is asking that my husband is also Femi too, and he disclaims the pepper showing part of all Femis. So please, can I ask you, sir, where are the Femis that shows pepper?
She go cause disaster, oh. And I am looking for a sister. Jump my lover, oh. She go follow go Atlanta.
I think I will leave my wife to answer this question. I will just leave my wife to, my wife will answer the question for you before I will come back to it.
You're very lucky not to have one of the pepper showing Femis. Ooh, my own is a combination of Ghana pepper, atarodo, yellow pepper.
Sorry, which Femi are we talking about? Is it my own Femi or there's another one I don't know about?
Any of the Femis. Your name Femi?
Yes, my name is Femi. Yes,
wonderful, good. That's a combination of atarodo, Ghana pepper, yellow pepper, Cotonou pepper.
I don't understand. How many peppers are you talking about? This is just Femi.
White pepper, black pepper, alligator pepper, any and every pepper. Atagungu, yes.
Wow.
All combination of peppers, yeah. So you're very lucky not to have one of the pepper showing Femis. In fact, every Sunday give testimony.
Now, it feels like you're coming for me double time.
No. It's not you.
Because explain to me, okay, so which Femi are we talking about here?
The Femis that you mentioned that, are the pepper showing Femis.
But I just said I'm not a pepper showing Femi. My Femi is very kind, is very calm.
So? I thought she said her husband said.
Yeah, she said so. So. But I'm trying to, I actually gave you the mic so that you can, just even defend me a little bit, however little. I was just...
Okay. Somebody just said, Omono Femi is innocent too, including you, right?
So this person is saying, Madam, you're right. I'm even surprised how you were able to tame my Femi. Jesus, I be lion.
If you're married to any Femi, you can train a lion. In fact, we suppose open zoo because we have power and authority.
Okay, so my friend just came and said, Omono Femi is innocent. Jesus Christ. I don't understand. My own Femi is actually very innocent. I'm probably the most innocent Femi. I mean, okay, so how many Femi would actually come on Facebook Live and host a live show with his wife? I mean, the Femi, they will say they are partly married, or
they are partially married.
Or they are partially married.
Or
they are half
they are married once in a while.
But my own Femi, I post my wife's picture every other time. My Femi is actually a good Femi. I mean, y'all, you need to be proud of my Femi.
You need to be proud of him.
But you need to
well.
Okay.
Very, very well, because the pepper is hot.
Guys, we'll take a break. When we come back, this pepper continues. I'm going to do my own setup.
I am looking for a sister. Jump my lover, oh. She got the dollar. She dey wear designer. So give me assurance. Assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance.
Look, my Femi is the type of Femi that gives lifetime assurance. My Femi is very kind. My Femi is very sweet. In fact, a lot of people don't even know my name is Femi. That's how funny it is. I mean, people don't know my name is Femi. So when I tell them Femi, they'll be like, "Wow, you don't behave like the Femis I know." And I'll be like, "How the Femi how they behave?" I mean, I am Femi, but my Femi is kind. My Femi is the type of Femi that gives assurance to his wife. Don't let me. I want to eulogize myself, but I'll calm down. Let me calm down. Let me give you people some music.
Ella make she come, they go far away. Me, I know they do again. And I am looking for this.
You people are saying Femi. Okay, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Yes. One of my mommies just said all strong women married to Femi should like this post, so we can gather and form a defense. The kind of defense. It should be as strong as China. How do they call it? China what wall? Something wall that has to do with China. Even India cannot break that defense.
I will mute your microphone. I will mute your microphone. Pepe, have I shown you?
Okay, with those combination that I mentioned, the atarudo, atagungun, Ghana pepper, yellow pepper, and all kinds of pepper, you know how hot it will be. So a little of that combination,
No, but I still want you to mention the pepper that I have shown you.
Physically and spiritually.
Physically and okay, mention the spiritual part first.
I can't remember. When I remember, I'll mention.
You did see life. You did see life. They say me they show pepper.
I can't remember.
Mention the pepper. Mention the pepper that I've shown you.
I can't remember. But okay, I got an anonymous tip, and the person said, this question is coming from a guy. Okay. I'm asking you now as a man.
Okay.
He said, my guy was going through this phase. He had a really toxic babe, but she gave him the best ride.
Best what?
Rides.
Rides?
Yes.
Like ride?
Yes.
Wow.
That they advised him to break up with her. And he said, Baba, make we leave her. He go dey manage him like that.
Because the babe gives the best ride.
Yeah, so it's in line with our today's topic, because are you staying for the fear of something that I'm getting, for instance, a particular amount from this person, but he's toxic towards me. The relationship is very toxic. The fear of being alone now. He doesn't want to leave. He rather manage everything she does. He will condone all of her excesses than leave.
Well, for me, as a man, our priorities are different. And sometimes men are with women for different reasons.
True.
For starters, it's the same thing with women, but men are with women for different reasons. I, for one, I could be with a woman just because she writes well. Qualities of Femi, typical Femi. I'll give you guys some music.
I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah. Big, heavy. Bang, bang. Heavy.
Because on a very good day, just tell me why a Femi will break up with a babe that can ride well.
Love is sweet, oh. When money enter, love is sweet. So brother man go.
What in God's name is better than a very good ride? Tell me why. So just tell me why a Femi will break up with a lady that rides well. You know, like I said, men have different priorities for being with a woman. It's the same thing with a woman. A woman has different priorities. A woman can be with a guy. You know, the guy is completely toxic, but this guy is kind, he's generous. The woman can stay there. He go tell you, say, here, we die here. You know, so if a woman rides well, the main thing is that I cannot marry the woman. I cannot marry a woman that is toxic.
So what if she breaks your head?
In what process?
Let's say one of her how will I call it? Her flaws in being toxic is getting angry, breaking things, you know, getting violent. But she can ride. One or two times, a couple of times, she has broken your phone, broken this, broken that, and then one day she breaks your head.
Well, it will not get to the point where she will break my head.
What if she breaks your head and still give you the best of the best rides ever?
You know, but you know, sometimes you need a little bit of things to calm your temper. You know, and when you have a lion, you know how to tame the lion. No, just to be very honest. If you have a lion, you know that this is a lion. You know how to tame the lion. You already know that this lady, she can just go from 0 to 1 million, you know, just in 1 minute. So you already know these things. When you know that, the best thing for you to do when she's angry like this and wants to start throwing things, you will just calm down because you know that a ride is at stake. A ride is at stake.
Wow.
A ride is at stake, and I cannot. When the ride is good, bro, come on now. When the ride is good, you can't say no to a good ride, bro. You can't say no to that.
Is this part of your broke code or something?
But see, every man in this life we agree with me that you cannot say no to a good ride.
All the men come out and tell me if this is true. Come out and clear this notion. Is this true that no man will ever
More
say
music
no
on
to a
Trendy
good
Beats.
ride? Come out and tell me.
Men, I beg, make una support me for this one. Una fit say no. Okay, let's do the question like this. Let's throw the question out like this. Baby, if you can help me type this, since you are faster.
She's looking for her. You're my lover. Oh. She got the dollar. She dey wear designer. She say give me assurance. Assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime insurance. Yeah. Assurance. Oh no. Assurance. I give my baby assurance. I give my baby lifetime.
Okay, I have a question for my husband and the audience, of course. So, what scares you the most about being single? I mean, when you were single, and my audience too. If you know you're single, what scares you the most about being single?
You see, before I answer your question, you see, someone is already choosing a good ride. You see, he said that we gladly say no if she's extremely toxic. But he now still came back and said a good ride. I know what I'm saying.
And his name is not Femi.
Sometimes this Femi is just a scam. This Femi
cover up for
is
what
just
other Sheguns and other people are doing.
It's just a scam, because imagine an Abubakar sounding like picking a good ride.
Well,
just imagine if it's Femi that picked this now. If Femi picked this now, they will say, hey, it's because Femi. What else are you expecting? Sometimes Femi is a scam. The name Femi is just a scam. How is an Abubakar picking a good ride? Now, to your question, repeat that question again.
What scares you the most about being single? And have you ever been with someone just so you wouldn't be alone?
The only thing that scared me when I was a single young man is the fear of getting married to the wrong person. That was the only thing. I didn't have any other thing. Nothing else scared me. I didn't have any reason to be scared of anything. Personally, I took a lot of time. I actually sampled a lot of women. I had to sample. I did not want to make that mistake. It's once in a lifetime.
So you sampled a lot of women?
No, not like I sampled, but I kept on looking at the options. I was checking the options right, left, and center to be sure that this is what I'm doing and who I'm doing forever with. Do you understand? So I think the main thing is the fear of getting married to the wrong person. I did not want to make that mistake. I wanted to be sure that this is the person. I didn't want to second guess myself at any point in time. So when I met the person, I knew that this is the person and there is no going back. So the only thing that scared me then was the fear of getting married to the wrong person. And what was your second question again?
Have you ever been with someone just so you wouldn't be alone?
Femi cannot be babeless. The name Femi.
So at every point in time now there is one babe. Okay, so you're the next kind of person as this person is leaving.
No, I mean you cannot even leave me, You can't.
And them they rush you.
You can't leave me. That's the point. The point is you can't be the only one. You understand? If Femi cannot have one babe, how? No, this is me in all my power, in all my majesty, in all my royalty as a Femi. A Femi cannot be with a babe just for no.
Wow.
I got babes.
Wow.
I got babes.
Like clothes, you were just changing.
Not like I was changing, but I got babes. You need to have babes because sometimes you need babes. Matter of fact, this woman likes competition. Do you understand? Women loves competition a lot. And sometimes when you don't show them that you have an option, they go just use you to do basketballs. But matter of fact, I always make sure that there is always, person don't break up with me on Friday. On Sunday, I carry and go Mandam. Person break up with me on Friday. On Sunday, I carry another babe. Sorry. Babe break up with me on Friday. On Sunday, I carry another babe go Mandan. So they can't ask me question whether I don't get the babe before. Normally, Femi, you cannot.
Well, that means I think not the same boat carriers, because I mean, every woman single, of course, you have men trying to woo you in your contacts, in your DM. If this person misbehave, you go chop blocking, and then you move on to you start giving the new person all your time and attention to see where that one will lead. So it's the same thing. I think men generally should be called Femi. Or if we see one with the tree, we'll just, even if his name is Isaac or David, we'll say, I know na Femi be that. I think we should, generalize and commonize the name for every man.
When we come back from this short break, let's listen to some music. We will open some diaries. All of this thing about Femi, we'll come back.
Your friend said you refused to give him one babe back then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play this music. When we come back, I'll look at it.
trendybeats.com.
Like an angel in the morning, shooting star across the night. The most beautiful girl I've seen in all my life. Every second spent with you, it's like a day that starts brand new. Girl, I'm so amazed at all the things you do. Yes, I wanna build my whole world around you. So I promise you forever and for always.
Abu, tell me, which babe I no gree give you that year? Which babe? Which of the babes? You. This guy, despite being a Muslim guy, had more than 15. If I open your chapter,
More than 15.
Abu is promiscuous.
That means he's a Femi.
He is more promiscuous than a Femi. This Abu that you are saying,
is there anybody that can be promiscuous more than a Femi?
This Abu is promiscuous. This particular Abu that I know, he is promiscuous. As you are seeing him, that is slender, he is promiscuous.
Are you serious? But he doesn't look it well.
They know the right. They know the right term. They know the right term for forehead. That's the problem.
He looks very calm and collected, like he can't even talk to a woman.
You see all these things where we talk. We need to move. You see, we usually talk about Yoruba demons, but we don't talk about Igbo demons. The Kechukus, the Emekas, the Obinas, those guys are Igbo seriously. They are far more demonic than any Yoruba demon you have ever seen.
Okay, so we have the Kechukus, the Obinas,
the Kechukus
and the Emekas.
The Emekas.
Okay, they are like the Igbo version of the Femis.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Trust me.
Okay.
Their own is actually more than the Femi. You have no idea. I know. I'm speaking from experience.
Wow. Are they all those ones that call their girlfriends mommy?
Funny enough, they don't even call their babes mommy. They don't. You see those people that call their babes mommy. They are always very loyal. Wow. The reason why they actually call that mommy is because they don't want to miss the dose of riding for that night. So once you hear them saying mommy, it's just to make sure that they can secure their part of the ride for that night. But you see the actual Ikechukus. This discussion is for another day.
Okay, so whenever I meet any of Ikechuku, Emeka or Obina,
run.
Wow.
Run.
440.
Run. If you jam any Ikechuku on the road, run. See,
and then you hear Ike.
Now them.
Wow.
Once they if you have seen most of the Ikes that you have always seen, they are always very tall. They start from
I've never seen
Ike
a
short.
Yes.
I know what I know.
The short ones you see, Chukujiku, Ejike, all of those names like that, all those Mazi names. Yeah,
exactly. You can never.
I've never seen any short Ike.
I know what I'm saying.
All those, I know.
I
Come
know.
to think of it,
I know like 6 Ikechukwu, but all the 6 Ikechukwu I know, they start from 6'1", 6'2", 6. I know one is like 6'4". He will tell you that he doesn't like babes. It's babes that like him. He behave like Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't chase records. His records that chase him.
Wow.
I did not mention name.
Please, if you mention any name, it's at your own peril.
You're
gonna explain by yourself.
I did not mention.
It's not on us.
I did not mention name. I did not mention name. See, you see Abu.
But the way you're saying it now, and my head is opening. Ikes are very dangerous people. Very dangerous people. All those Ikes that you go to their room, slaughter blue lights, no chairs. The mattress is on the floor,
and they will tell you that they intentionally make sure there is no chair.
Yeah, true. Because when you come, you can't stand all day, can you? You just have to lie on the bed.
And once you sit down on the bed, it's as good as putting meat on this. When you put meat on what do they call this?
On tray for a lion. Abi and keep in the zoo.
No, know this the way these butcher people with they use the slaughter waiting cow. They slaughter different. When you go to abattoir to buy meat.
Yeah.
This flat surface that they cut the meat. Once you sit on that bed.
That's all.
You're as good as a beef that is about to be cut to pieces.
Wow. I'll have to make inquiries. I know one particular Ike that is not so far from me. I'll ask him if he is like that because, maybe he could be different. You never can tell. But he's tall.
To start with, they'll tell you that they've repented. They'll
do people actually repent from such things?
As a matter of fact, it depends.
Uh-huh.
It depends. It depends. This our mommy was that name that is sounding familiar. This is a live podcast. Show me, this is a very live podcast, and this particular podcast we don't mention names. Once you mention name, it's you that will answer the question. It's you, our mommy. If the name is sounding familiar, it's you. It's on you. We did not mention names. You want to eat what? You want to eat Grand Toa fresh rice.
What took you to Grand Toa? Woman, Abi? It's woman that took you to that Grand Toa. Abu, I'm suspecting you.
Abu is a criminal. Abu is a criminal. We shared the same slaughterhouse. Another day when he comes on this show, we will open both of our nyashis. Abu is a criminal. Abu is supposed to have like 4 wives. That guy is just bearing Abubakar because he just wants to make people believe that he's a Muslim. He's not Muslim. He wants to marry Christian, marry Muslim, marry traditionalist. I should see that guy. That guy is a criminal.
Okay, I have a question for our audience.
Okay.
And also for you too.
Okay.
Yes. Have you ever stayed in a relationship out of fear? And have you ever want to walk away from a relationship but the fear of starting afresh? I think this happens mostly with our first love. Leaving this person, having to go start afresh. Have you ever had that fear?
I think so. Yeah. I've had that fear. I mean, every young person who was in a relationship at any point in his life has gone through that phase. When you're thinking, what will happen if I leave this person? Where do I start from? Where do I pick it from? The person I'm going to, that's when people will start telling you this proverb like, the devil you've known is better than the angel you've just exactly. So that's when they will be telling you all of those things, and then they would be making you feel like they'll be making you feel like matter of fact, this girl, this. So there are times when I've tried to manage someone or manage a relationship, and I stayed there because I think this was when I've started getting committed. This is why feminists don't get committed. This is why we don't get committed, because at the point where we decide that we want to get committed, the moment we decide we want to get committed, all these babes, then they go start to
But you
destroy
can't
themselves.
use someone else's offense to punish another person.
No, sometimes you see, once you've gotten to this place where you are always going to get heartbroken, you want to build a very strong defensive wall. So it's this defensive wall that Femis tend to build so high, and everybody is scared that Femi. Okay, so it's not always that the fact that we want to just break you people's hearts, intentionally, but it's because of the defensive wall that we want to put there so that nobody gets to ride on us. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's the point.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Please do. Let's take a short break, listen to some music, and when we're back, we'll pick it up from here. I hope you are enjoying the show. Please, if you're enjoying the show, I want you to just write it in the comment section. Say, I am enjoying the show.
So I promise you forever and for always. Girl, you are my sunshine, baby. Don't you go away. Yeah, want me. All over me. Already alive me. Say I will love you forever. Yeah, want me. All over me. Already alive me. I will love you forever. My baby, you are my sunshine.
All right, we are going to be going to the music section very soon. So if you have any music in mind that you would like to listen to, please let us know and tell us the song you would like to listen to in the comment section. We would want to play you some nice music tonight. It's calm, it's very relaxing. So we want to make sure we can give you something very soothing for the night, something very relaxing, to make you enjoy the night.
My sugar, my honey, my lover, I will love you forever. My baby, my lover, and my best friend, I will love you forever. I place no woman above you, I will love you forever. I promise to always love you, baby, I will love you forever. And there's no one other girl to lose, I will love you forevermore. And ever and ever and evermore, I will love you forever. Cause you are my baby, my sunshine, I will love you forever. And when there's nothing more to say, I will love.
The weather is not too friendly. If you go Shafa, babes don't. I hear say babes don't deal Shafa. If you go Shafa, make I come drive you. If I finish the show, if it's not too late, we can still drive down to Shafa. And my wife is very picky. She said that earlier, so she can pick she can pick a babe for you from the lots. Trust me. So you can drop your spec, list your spec, the spec that you want, list it here. Once you list the spec, then we know exactly what your problem is, and then we can find a suitable spec for you.
Across the night, the most beautiful girl I've seen in all my life. Every second spent with you, it's like a day that starts brand new.
You can see all the songs I'm playing for you guys tonight. Femis are very romantic.
Yes, I wanna build my whole world around you. So I promise you.
Femis are very romantic. Nobody can tell me anything less.
Yeah, that I agree. They are very. Are you sure all of them? Yeah.
Say it.
At least
Please.
my own. My own.
Okay.
With certainty.
Echo.
Very, very, very romantic. Very romantic. In fact, bring book and pen. Come and take lessons from him. Come. He will tutor you on how to be a romantic man, romantic husband, father. And he's very romantic.
At least
Where you see him pat his back for me. He's very romantic.
At least you're saying that one.
And which one am I not saying before?
You said. I mean, you looked into my eyes and you said that My God, my
No,
God!
no,
You
but
said
that is
femis are
true.
mixtures or combinations
Of
of Ghana pepper,
yellow
Cotonou
pepper,
Goodness.
atarudu, white pepper, black pepper, all of the pepper, alligator pepper self. Mix all of them together. Abu. Average height, a little bit plumpy, with good riding skills.
I told you, this guy is promiscuous.
Abu is God that can give you this spec. I'm not sure we have this spec. They are yet to be born.
Abu is promiscuous. Just imagine.
This particular one, Abu, is only God that can connect you with this
imagine
kind of a person.
an alpha conk Muslim describing this. Just imagine this
It's
description.
only God that can give him this. What kind of description is this?
Plumpy.
He said a little plumpy. He doesn't want much, thick.
You be plumber. This one you're looking for something plumpy. Are you a plumber? What are you plumping?
Oh my God.
What are you? You need to tell us, because there has to be something you're plumping. You cannot just.
He knows what he wants to plump. So I want to say something quickly. I think a lot of people. I mean, I'm not lonely. I'm married. I think a lot of people don't actually fear losing someone. What they fear is the echo that comes after it, the silence, the way the room is, the way your phone used to be with that person. Let's say you guys have been cohabiting for some time and then you break up. I think the fear of that vacuum, that space that's being created is what some people tend to just endure. They don't want to feel that kind of loneliness, because it's only loneliness, the fear of being alone, that will make you not to want to break up with somebody that is not giving you peace of mind. That's where you now ask yourself this real question: did I really love this person? Or do I love them enough to stay? Do they love me enough to want to, keep me? So just ponder on it tonight and ask yourself, is that place a safe haven for you? Do you want to stay? Do you really love them enough to stay? Or you're scared of being alone?
Well, that's right. Let me buttress that a little bit. I think staying for love is one thing, but staying out of fear, I think for me that's bondage.
Yeah,
it's bondage. When you're in love with someone and you're staying because you're scared of what people are going to say if you leave.
Yeah.
You're scared of what the impression of you is going to be.
Yes.
You're scared of what people are going to say. You're scared of what the outcome is going to look like. You're already in bondage, because it's going to, for the rest of your life, for the entire rest of your life, you're going to be struggling with that momentum of, if I had known, I would have left. Because at some point, some of these things will come back and haunt you.
Yes, they don't get better.
They don't get better. They will come back and haunt you. So you feel like, oh, I should have left when I had the opportunity to. I should have just given up everything and don't care about what anybody's saying or anybody's going to say about it. And that's the issue in today's society.
Yeah, I think it's worse when the relationship is over 3-4 years and you're like, I've invested so much. If I leave, how? Where am I going to start from? With whom am I going to start afresh with? So it's always more painful, that judgment comes when you've cohabited, you've stayed 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and then one day you say, I'm no longer doing it. And before coming out to break up, you must have gone through this phase of, should I go on? Should I stay? What will people say? The judgment that comes with it.
All right, we'll take another quick break and listen to some music. When we're back, we're going to continue from here, and sometimes later we're going to be playing Freedom by Akon for a friend who made a music request.
My baby, you are my sunshine, my lover, my essence. There's no one like you. My There's no woman above you. I will love you forever. I promise to always love you, baby. I will love you forever.
You know, personally, one of the things that inspired me to marry my wife is the amount of intentionality I put into it. And I think, for one of the main reasons why people get divorced easily these days, no offense to anyone, one of the major reasons is because people don't get to choose intentionally. It's the same thing with a career. It's the same thing with a job. It's the same thing with virtually everything you're doing in life. It has to come with a level of intentionality where you decide that come rain, come sunshine, this is what I'm choosing. This is who I'm choosing. It doesn't matter if this person is not up to it at this time. It doesn't matter if that person is not up to it. You've just found the right template to that person. You found the right template to who you want to marry. So it's basically about intentionality to me. And most times people get so bored about dating that anybody that just comes, they just sometimes want to get laid. Sometimes they just want to be with someone. Sometimes they just want to be addressed as Miss something. Sometimes they just want to. Sometimes they just want to. They want a prefix and a suffix, attached to their names, and because of that, they just end up choosing anybody that just comes around. So for me, if you're going to be choosing from this night, I want you to be very intentional about whoever it is you're choosing. If you're still single, I want you to be intentional about who you're going to be choosing. And if you're married, it is important that you find what you're going to be intentional about your partner. For example, your partner may be very kind. He may be very sweet. He may be very loving. But unfortunately, your partner can also be unforgetful. Now, when your intentionality comes into play, you would prioritize his good part, the positive part of him, much more than that negative part. It's an 80-20 rule. I learned this from one of the movies I saw one time ago when the therapist said, you're complaining about what your husband is doing. And she said, yes. And she said, you know what? List all of the good things this guy is doing. And she listed so many things, The pages were so long and she kept on listing things. She kept on going and on and on and on. And she was listing a lot of things. And then the therapist said, okay, fine, let me have the paper. And then she listed, the therapist asked her, list the things you do not like about your man. And she was thinking, and she was able to list about 3 or 4 things, And the therapist asked her, just take a look. What is the percentage of his good to his bad? It's about 95%. But you're thinking of the 5% more, and you're judging him with the 5%. So most times, in most of our relationships, we're judging our partners with their 5%. We're not judging them with the 95%. Coming up next is Freedom by Akon. I hope you enjoy this one. I hope it brings freedom to you real time.
From Senegal, West Africa, to St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks to Catherine Dunham for giving my pops his glory. He came down with his drum and a dream to change the world in a free, uplifting world. And that's all he ever wanted. Mom came a little after, gave birth to my brother, and then all of the pressure made them fight one another. You see, the pain will never last. Did the best with what they had. He knew the world was out for grabs, and he searched to find his freedom, 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 oh, freedom. Everything I have, everything I own, all my mistakes, fam, you already know. I wanna be free, I wanna be free. So I search to find my freedom. All my mistakes, girl, you already know. I wanna be free. I wanna be free.
Personally, I think just like my friend is saying, I want to reply to that statement. Who says, "Do not marry a man you cannot respect." Trust me, the word respect is kind of overblown in marriage and relationship. Trust me, sometimes men are looking for the word respect, like you have to lie down, you have to prostrate, you have to do this and that. For me, it's way more than that. Respect is a reaction word, because there is an instruction according to our own scripture. There is an instruction that comes, or that came before respect, and that instruction is love. And for me, I've always said it: you cannot love a woman and show a woman that you love her and she will not respect you. People don't understand this. People just want to say respect me, but for me, the first responsibility is to love. When you love someone, there are a lot of things you do that the person will not have a choice than to respect you. The respect is going to come naturally from the part of the woman. It doesn't matter what it is. And loving someone is not loving the person in your own way. Now, people make mistake of this. Some women, I mean everyone, not even some women, people want to be loved in a particular way. I'll tell you that I want to be loved in a different way from the way you are loved. That's what makes us different. So your woman may want you to love her in a particular way in order for her to activate the clause of respect in her. So you may be loving the woman the way you think you want to love her, or the way you feel you want to love her, but that's not the way she wants to be loved. So this brings about crises, it brings about problems, it brings about argument a lot of time, in families and relationships, and it leads to breakups, it leads to divorce, it leads to all sort of things. But the actual sense of this whole thing is that if your partner does not respect you, or if your girlfriend does not respect you, have you loved her the way she wants to be loved? That is the question you should be asking yourself.
When I see you, I run out of words to say. I wouldn't leave you, 'cause you're that type of girl to make you stay. See the guys trying to holler, girl, I don't wanna bother you, 'cause you're independent and you got my attention. I feel baby father, girl, I just wanna show you that I love what you are doing. 'Cause I see you in the club, you put me down, girl. I wanna get with you, yeah. I see you in the club, you showing thugs love. I wanna get with you. You're so beautiful, so damn beautiful. Said you're so beautiful, so damn beautiful. You're so beautiful, 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 beautiful. You're so beautiful, 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 beautiful. You're so beautiful. Like the clouds, you drift me away.
Babe, Abu just dropped a question. He just said something. He said he's disagreeing with what I said because some ladies end up with men they don't really want. So I think that question, it will be best if you answer. I mean, if you talk about it, if you say something. I mean, just say something about it.
Like my husband rightly said earlier, women are the most smartest species in the world, on earth, actually. A woman cannot end up with you if she doesn't want to. That is the honest truth. She may end up with you because maybe on her list you're the one that is ready, or she's financially secured with you, or you both are good together and you give her the Mrs. title on time, so she ends up with you. You ask her to marry you. She doesn't ask you to marry her. So she has the right to either say yes or no. So she doesn't marry you for, what's the question again?
He was arguing about what I said, about the fact that if you love a woman the right way, there is a possibility that this woman is going to respect you.
Okay,
for me, okay, you've seen, okay.
They don't end up. We don't speak. No, women. I'm not just going to speak for myself. Women don't end up with the men they don't really. Maybe because how you projected yourself earlier in the relationship. Okay. Let me go. This guy is he's giving me the Odogu vibes. He's buying me gifts. He's giving me this. I don't have to ask. He gives it to me. So if you started a relationship that way, definitely she'll end up with you. But deep down, maybe you're not her kind of man. Maybe you don't check her list. You don't check her list for a kind of man. Maybe she likes them tall, fair, dark, and maybe you're short and light skinned or something.
Maybe you're just the opposite of everything.
She wants. So you don't check her list, but you spoil her, you do this, you do that, you buy this, you buy that, she'll definitely end up with you. Okay? And she may manage until the time she gets bored or when it's no longer coming in. But that doesn't mean they will end up with who they don't really want. They want you, but for a particular time of how much you keep bringing those things you're bringing to them.
Well, for me, I think men have to also understand that it takes more than just being a man and having a cock or having a dick to keep a woman at home. It's far more than that. My wife she just looked at me with bad eyes. Sorry, it's Freaky Friday. We're supposed to be able to talk freely on this show. We said we will not judge anybody, So, matter of fact, you cannot just because you're a man and you think a woman is going to respect you. It takes more than that to be respected by a woman. It takes more than being a man. There are things that makes a woman respect a man. There are qualities that a man or a woman is looking for in order to respect a man. Most importantly, a woman is looking to a man for guidance, for leadership, for leading from the front, from the back, from every angle. You want to lead from every aspect. She's asking a question and you are able to find answers to it. She's dealing with something, personally in a place of work, with her friends, with her family. You're able to secure her. A woman is looking for security. So there are so many things that makes a woman respect a man that we men tend to avoid. Sometimes we try to run away from some of these things and we say, oh, I'm your husband and that should cover everything. Sometimes that's not it. Do you get? Sometimes that's not it. A man needs to understand that it takes more than, just being a man. It's the same thing with the woman. It takes more than, having the fine boobs and, having a fine ass, to be loved. There are so many other things that comes with it. There are so many qualities that you have to look at, when you're deciding, for a woman. We're going to take a break right now and we will listen to one of our music requests. Actually my song, so I'm going to be playing this for my wife. It's going to be one of the songs that we have to play on the show. Made for You was always our song. It was our song. It's our song. It will be our song. So this is Made for You from Banky W. Actually, the song is actually like a film.
Together for a while now, and I just want to know where we're headed. Like, I just want to know what's on your mind. Do we have a future? Do you have any plans? I just want us to talk about it so we know what we're doing. Like, where's this relationship going? Papa?
Baby, I've been searching for my only one, and you made me feel like now my life has just begun. Hey, I'm so glad I found you now, my work is done, and it's perfect math.
If you're still with us, it's still the midnight show, and we are in the music request era. We're just going to be giving you guys some music, and we're going to be making you enjoy the night. You know, if you're spending it alone or you're spending it with your loved one, please make sure you just enjoy this night.
Just like the stars were made to light the sky, and like the pretty birds were made to fly, like the sun was made to shine, and the moon was made for night, like the sky is blue. Baby, I was made for you. I was made for you. But you were made for me. Baby, can't you see that I was made for you? I was made for you. But you were made for me.
If you're still watching us tonight, I wish you meet someone that is actually meant for you.
Never thought I'd feel the way you make me feel. Cause your loving feels so good.
I wish you meet someone that is going to excite you, someone that is going to make you feel the way you want to feel.
You shine like a diamond, so bright. I would do anything to keep you by my side. Baby, you're the air I breathe. Baby.
I wish you meet someone that is going to excite you, someone that is going to make you happy, someone that is going to spoil you.
We're meant to be. Just like the stars were made to light the sky,
I wish you meet this person that you've always wanted to meet.
Oh, yeah, like the sun was made to shine.
I pray you meet the person that is going to take you places and is going to be your dream man, your dream woman.
Baby, I was made for you. I was made for you. I was created. You were made for me.
I pray you meet the person that is meant for you, the person you're meant for, because it is one thing to be meant for someone, it's another thing for that person to be meant for you. It's one thing to be loved, it's another thing to love.
And I know why they say that love is blind, because you're all that I see.
It's one thing to feel loved, it's another thing to love. I pray you find the man that loves you the way you want to be loved. I pray you meet the woman that loves you the way you want to be loved. I pray you meet the woman that respects you the way you want to be respected. And when you eventually find the woman, I hope you will not fuck up. I hope you will not see the babe and you will say you will chop clean mouth. I hope when you see the man, you no go talk say you just want collecting money run. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Made For You by Banky W. One of our favorite songs of all time. It's one of the songs that we used to play back then, you know, when we sit down and we're just gisting.
It's actually the first song he played for me the first day we met.
You know, she still remembered. I remember what she was wearing that day. I can remember the day very much.
Mm-hmm.
I
remember what he was wearing too. That was the song he was playing because at the time Banky was my favorite artist. He's still one of my favorite artists, but he was like the favorite that time. And then I don't know, the Holy Spirit led him to play this particular song for me that day, and
you just fell in love with it. You just fell in love with it.
I loved him, and I loved him more. I love the song. Yeah.
All right.
And he looked like Banky that day, like the Buhari version of Banky. Yeah. So
I don't look Buhari, man. I don't. I'm just here for the meantime. It's just a matter of time before you see me disappear. So I'm not a local champion. I'm not a local champion. All right, guys, we're gonna give you another music tonight, and it's a Timeless album. We're going to be giving you Feel by Davido.
Tonight, I want to make you show me. Make me know the fight. I don't want to sleep alone. Wanna hold you tight. But I fool my eyes. But I'll be alright. Forever. On my laptop. On my keto. On my sheet on. Say them go feel it. Them go run it down. Them go hold it. Them go. Say them go feel it. Them go run it down. Them go hold it. Them go. I be talking to myself, and I don't even notice. She got me feeling like a zombie, and she did shoot like Chuck Norris.
My head big past Banky head now.
You got me falling truly.
it wasn't so big that time.
It wasn't.
Seriously, you were looking like his brother. You were looking like you remember then some people were saying we're like Banky and Adiswa.
Yeah, until let me not say anything.
I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever. On my laptop.
You know, actually removed the K in Banky and replaced it with T so that I will be called Banty. Wisdom no go kill me. You know, it's Banky W. So I removed the K and replaced it with a T so that I will be called Banty. It's 6 minutes to 12 a.m. and it's just about midnight, and we're soon going to be calling it a night. We will allow everyone to go and have some rest. It's weekend in another few minutes, and so it's deserving that if you've worked from Monday till Friday, it's deserving that you should have a very, very, very good sleep, and you should have, a very good rest, especially if you're with your family, you're with your friends, and this is the best time to spend with them. So soon we're going to be leaving you to have that good rest. But this is another one from Davido, and it's actually one of my favorite songs, Kante featuring Fave.
These can etc. And I can't tell you're feeling the pressure. And I can't tell you're feeling the tension. You move your legs like this and that. It can't drive away depression. I can't tell your skill is precious. You can't change the whole direction. You move your legs like this and that. It can't drive away depression. Oh my ways, oh my ways, oh my ways. I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go. Oh my ways, oh my ways, oh my ways. I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go.
Make your body come, my body make a cool my tension. I'ma give me a love feel like your body, they call my attention. Big ways, fine face, I no go lie for you, I don't base for you. I'ma get a dog base for you. Follow me, make we chop life for Dubai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You they put me for high tension. This one of my confession. We go do holiday for Mumbai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You they put me for high tension. This one of my confession. You got me like high up in that class. I wanna love you for life. I no go like to say goodbye. Nowadays my disease, when the tension's way too high. You know the buttons to press to ease up my stress. I cannot compare you.
And I can't tell you're feeling the pressure. And I can't tell you're feeling the tension. You move your legs like this and that. It can't drive away depression. I can't tell your skill is precious. You can't change the whole direction. You move your legs like this and that. It can't drive away depression. Oh my ways, oh my ways, oh my ways. I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go.
Oh my ways.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, it's still the Midnight Show. We're about rounding up. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you've been with us, thank you for joining us and thank you for being with us. It's still my wife and I, and it's the Test Run Show. On a scale of 1 to 10, we can say this show went quite well. We had a little glitch from the beginning of of the show, but quite well. We were prepared and we switched quickly and were able to manage whatever the problem was at that time. Thank you so much for being with us and thank you for staying with us. Thank you for enjoying this season with us. This is another one again from the video. This used to be one of my favorite songs when I'm driving on a very fast or slow lane. It doesn't matter where I'm driving, I love to hear the song.
If they want on Goliath, I be David for life. Oluwade my side.
It's a song that reminds you of where you're coming from, where you're going to, and some of the battles you've fought and won.
Over them, over them all, over them all, over them all.
If you're a fan of the video, you'll know that this is one of his best songs of all time.
I've been down with my cartel. Number one, no forget. If you the vex, make you go kick it bucket. Oh no, I love it, fake it too. I said to God, they love it, change me. Them go come back for my messy, but them won't play me like Messi. Shake me, let me they call my phone. Let me they come my home. That feel like slow, but I fly over them like drone. Oh no, over them all.
These songs remind you that it is not a crime if you have a good heart.
I be David for life. Oluwade my side.
It also tells you that you can have a good heart and people will take you for granted.
On Goliath. I be David for life. Oluwade my side.
So this is you letting yourself know that it doesn't matter. You are on God's side and God is on your side.
Over them. Over them all.
And if you're on God's side, nothing can shake you. Nothing can take away your joy. Nothing can take away your glory. Nothing can take away what makes you special.
If then they wait, make them see me flop. Them go wait till thy kingdom come. You carry gun, me a carry bomb. We go they shock them like high tension. Who knows say Uncle them like go become governor. You know say God in my back every time I come true. That's true. We take it too. I swear to God they no fit change me. Them go come back for my mercy, but them won't play me like Messi. Shake it, let me they call my phone.
It's 12 o'clock a.m. right here on the Midnight Show. We're still running our test run. We're still doing the test run to see how it's going. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be continuing by 9 a.m. Please join us. Do well to join us 9 a.m. tomorrow morning so that we can listen to the breakfast show together. All right, we want to say thank you for joining us. If you're a part of the history tonight of our test run show, we want to say very, very big thank you to you for joining. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for enjoying the live show with us. Thank you for all your comments, your shares. Thank you for engaging with our live show. God bless you. We're going to be seeing you tomorrow by God's grace by 9 a.m. Our breakfast show is still part of our test running show. We're going to be launching very soon, but then we are going to be letting you know as the story unfolds. We hope you enjoy this night, and we hope you very much enjoy your sleep. What about Wifey? Would you like to tell our audience something sweet for the night?
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Despite the glitches, the weather having to disrupt our signals here and there, you still stayed. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you tomorrow by 9 a.m. Our breakfast show is going to be wonderful. Don't forget to join us so you won't miss out on the spicy, juiciest discussion and some small secrets that will be revealed, of course. Like, for those of you that joined us from the beginning, of course, you must have heard some things that, you never thought you could hear from either of us.
Yeah, right.
So don't miss out tomorrow's test run breakfast show. Thank you and good night.
All right, good night, everyone. I'm going to be leaving you with something very jazzy. I'm going to be leaving you with something you would love to hear. I'm going to be leaving you with Surulere featuring Don Jazzy. This song is one of those songs that inspires you, those days. Is a beautiful song. I love the song. So this is Surulere by Don Jazzy.
Any day, oh yeah, make me they let them know. Say some blessing will never dry.